Good morning and welcome back. Today we're going over some money saving tips for property owners, and today's tip is an interesting one because it is actually really not property related. Well, it is property related, but it doesn't involve you actually being on the property.
I suppose it's accounting related, right?
Yeah,
So
it's looking at your bill.
yeah, check your bills, especially your utility and water bills. Those can be good indicators also for missed maintenance or maintenance that needs to be done.
Exactly.
Water bills especially can leave clues for the health of a property. There's a couple things that can come up. One, if your property has a sprinkler system or if it has irrigation outside, when gardeners come through, they often are coming through to mow, and
Right.
they blow the yards here in Southern California. And then they usually do like a check of just the plants and things like that, and then they go. Most everything else is kind of a la carte, but what happens is they may hit a sprinkler head, something like that. Some of those lines are pressurized. That can cause a water leak that you just don't notice for a long time, and you get a spike in a bill. The other thing is too, a lot of the properties here are older, and so if your property has cast iron pipes or any kind of the older plumbing that was original to the property, that can fail inside of a slab and you may not know it, and you could have a leak under there and have different pinhole leaks that we've had so many of those, and tons. And so it also pays, I think we did one about a plumber. Definitely need to know a plumber for those issues because they come up and they're a nightmare. But those are important things that your bills can tell you. So if you see spikes in bills, especially water bills and electrical bills, that can usually lead to something else that's going on at the property.
Would you say that a spike in electrical bill could mean there's something going on with the panel? What would you look for? What would a spike in electrical bill typically?
It could just mean that a
indicate?
timer is broken or something is staying on. It wouldn't be so much a panel issue as it would be something's not connected right, or something that is supposed to be controlling that electricity is not doing its job. So typically that has to do with timers and things like that aren't working correctly. It can also mean that if you have, for example, different water heaters, we have both electric and gas.
Right. That's a good point.
If you have a leak somewhere, like a slab leak, for example, that is going to affect the electric bill if you have an electric water heater too, because it's going to keep firing up that water heater to keep the water hot. That's how it works. So that can cause kind of a double whammy. You have a higher water bill and higher electrical. So your bills give you clues.
Bills give you clues. All right. Well, we'll end on that. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for listening today.